Okay, today's video we're going to talk about capitalism. Capitalism is the reason, one of the main reasons why the United States is so wealthy today. Use laissez-faire economics, free market system, using incentives to drive the economic system. Capitalism has the greatest distribution of wealth amongst its citizens. Anybody under capitalism, and that's what people say. Oh, there's this massive gap between the wealthy and the poor. That is because manufacturing has become less. There's less jobs in manufacturing, so there's going to be less of a middle class. There's either you go to college, make a lot of money, or you don't go to college and you work a minimum wage job, or maybe some more than that, but certainly not as much money as someone that got a bachelor or like master's in math or something. Capitalism is the best economic system that humans ever come up with to date. Now, it's not perfect. There are still poor people. There's no perfect economic system. Okay, you're gonna have poor people and rich people. Europeans are kind of free market system, but they smother it with government crap, and that's what's going on in the United States. But the point I'm going to get to today is that when the United States nuked Japan and they killed hundreds of thousands of Japanese civilians, the United States never paid reparations to Japan, even though they did this. They nuked, and that's because it was during war, so they didn't pay reparations. But the United States gave Japan capitalism, the free market system, and incentives for them to make money and get a higher quality of living, and they did. It's even after World War II, Japan went from nothing to it just grew exponentially, and it's the country it is today. Now, I bring this back to slavery and racism towards minorities in America, because you were oppressed and now you are free and you are equal in this great capitalist country. Have free market system where anybody can go out and make their pretty penny in life, and there's people that have disabilities, and capitalism will take care of people with disabilities and people that need help, because when you have made a bunch of money yourself and nobody's taking that money away from you for just working, just paying the government, then you have more incentives to help them out with your money, the money that you have. Capitalism has a built-in welfare system, and a lot of people say, "Well, you just want the rich to get richer," and they're like, "You want to lower taxes on the rich, right?" Well, Hillary Clinton and the Democrats, they want more progressive tax they have today. Like my dad, he has to pay almost 50% of what he makes to the government, and he works for the government, so that's slightly different. But this happens to anybody that makes that kind of amount of money. They will stop growing their business and stop hiring people if they don't get paid for how hard they're working. They're just gonna be like, oh, there's no point of working anymore. I'm not gonna make any more money, and so it makes companies smaller, and it's less successful. Business is less successful, people less successful. You want a flat tax, so the same tax for everybody. Doesn't matter if you're rich, poor, flat tax for everybody, and poor people can get more job opportunities, and the economy will do better. I can never promise you save everyone with a disability. I can't promise you that I will save all the homeless people and there'll be no that everyone will have jobs. I can't promise you that, but I can promise you that capitalism will make the least amount of poor people, okay, and people that need help. So stop feeling oppressed, and you live in the United States, the greatest country that ever was, that ever existed, and don't let the big governments take away what you have just because they're telling you to be victims, be oppressed. Just go make your pretty penny.